I want you to understand little things matter. And until you understand that little things matter, you will never be able to fulfill your destiny.
You got to take care of the small disciplines before life will give you a chance to handle the more complicated disciplines. You start first with the smallest of disciplines, and do not neglect them and do not disregard them as being trifling. Everything matters. Everything's important.
Great people do little things with excellence. In fact, it is a sure sign that you're going to end up in a great place when you give great detail to little things. When something little goes wrong and it bothers you. When you want to make sure that everything is right, even though you don't have a title and you don't have a position and you don't have recognition, but you have a standard to which you hold yourself to. Excellence doesn't start when the lights come on. Excellence doesn't start when the crowd gathers. Excellence is nurtured in mediocrity.
Don't let neglect destroy your days, destroy your life, and destroy your future. Do what you can. And if you'll do what you can, then life will give you some extraordinary things to do.
I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but God is grooming you for greatness. If you cannot manage the little things, you'll never be able to manage the big things. If the little things overwhelm you, if you complain and collapse about little things, you'll never be ready for the greater things that God is about to do in your life.
In fact, here's a good philosophical phrase. If you hadn't thought of it before, here it is. Everything affects everything else. It's so easy to be casual and say, well, this doesn't matter. I'm telling you, everything matters.
Because whenever God's getting ready to do great things in your life, he tests you on small things.
Go for the disciplines, the smallest of disciplines. Like keeping your accounts in order. Did you ever hear this expression? I don't know where it all goes. Did you ever hear that? But here's the key. If you'll be disciplined when the amounts are small, we'll make you a ruler, give you a position of authority when the amounts are many.
Until you are faithful over a few, you can't be faithful over many.
Take care of your disciplines when the amounts are small. And then life will see to it that you get some extraordinary numbers to work with. Let us not neglect. Do not neglect the smallest of disciplines. And build on that foundation, and you can have everything you could possibly want.
And when the big thing comes, you're going to be amazing. Until then, you're just lazy and slowful and laid back and taking it easy. And you don't understand it is how you handle the little things that determines what's coming next in your life. In spite of how small it looks right now, it's bigger than you think. In spite of how small you look right now, it's bigger than you think. That's why you got to rejoice when you've been afflicted. Rejoice when you've been up under attack. Because God's got you in training camp. Oh, you're in the boot camp of greatness. Because you're bigger than you think and you don't even know it. Shatter your perspectives and your attitude. Shatter how you define greatness. Shatter how you define responsibility. I'm exposing you to pressure because I'm building up your tolerance. Because where I'm getting ready to take you, what was precious is going to become your normal. And I got to recalibrate you and train the way you think. Today is an opportunity for you to get your head right. Today, people ignore the performance of little things, waiting on the next big thing. But the next big thing is a little thing. That's why you're not ready to be great until you think everything is important, until everything matters to you. Just showing up for the battle is half the battle. Just showing up, just being in your place, just being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there is half the battle. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have all the solutions. You don't have to have the favor of the army. Just show up. And just because it starts out small does not mean that it ends up small.
Everything that's happening to you is God is processing you. Every difficult moment you're having, He's just processing you. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. And if you need to be tough, when you get to where you're going, then He gonna toughen you. He gonna let you have some trials come your way that's gonna have to produce that in you. To really understand the value of money, I had none. To just appreciate simple things, what I'm gonna eat today, where I'm gonna wash up at, where I'm gonna bathe. He sent me through a trial of being homeless for 3 years. I lived in a car for 3 years. All of that I did not appreciate or understand, I understand it now. It was the route I had to go on. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when He gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. And you're going to be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process. See, the route you on right now is the route you got to take. This thing you going through, you just got to understand you ain't the only one. Oh, Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh, Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh, Lord, why I lose my job? You ain't the only one unemployed. Oh, Lord, why He leave me? You ain't the first chick got left. This might not even be your last time getting left. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If He was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. He gonna fix it. I look back on my life at all that I've been through. So the stuff I'm currently going through, I have built up enough reservoir that living in the car taught me that this ain't it. So the things I'm going through now, I know this ain't it. That He gonna come get me in a minute. So all I gotta do is sit tight. I ain't in a bad place. Now I ain't where I wanna be, but the spot I'm in is better than where I was. I ain't homeless. People think when you get famous or rich that your problems is over. They got a whole new set of them for you. They got some stuff you ain't seen. But I'll tell you the truth right now. The problems I got right now, I take them. Because the problems I had when I was homeless, I don't want them no more. See, money gonna change your life a little bit, folks. But you gotta ask for it. You have not because you ask not. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. It didn't say you have not because you don't make enough. It simply say you have not because you ask not. But you don't ask because you ain't got that together. When you ask God for something, quit tripping. Well, Lord, if I could just stay with Him a little bit longer. Maybe you don't need Him. Well, I don't want to leave Him because I've been with Him 8 years. Well, hold up. Whoa. You want 8 more years of this? God can... what you want because you want to hold on to what you got. You all in the way. Now you telling him how to bless you. You can't tell God how to bless you.